Hola everyone. Well, today I promised to share with you my so-called strategy to turn $300 into a month-long vacation, including luxury accommodation and first-class airfare. But just like crypto does almost every week, it throws a curveball at you, and I'm sure that you guys would want to hear about this instead of my strategy. My strategy can wait until Monday's video, and hopefully I'll be able to get around to it this weekend and make it the video for Monday, and I might even have some extra time over the weekend to even make it a little more entertaining. There's always hope. So before we get into today's video, we all know that investing in these crypto platforms is risky. There is never any guarantee our money will show up on the platform. There's no guarantee that the platform will be around long enough for us to make profits. And there's no guarantee even if the people behind the platform might have the best intentions that it can be sustainable. You get the idea. There are no guarantees in crypto. But going into these platforms, we know the risks, or at least we should. We never invest more than we're comfortable losing. We never invest, deposit, or gamble, whatever you want to call it, our rent money, mortgage, car payment, grocery money. We only deposit what I like to call fun money. We hope to make our return on investment and turn our small stacks into larger stacks. Some choose to hodl those larger stacks while others enjoy a better quality of life. Going into these, we never know what will be a winner and what will be a loser. All we know is we have a dream that it will be a winner, and we will stick with it until it doesn't do what it promised anymore. If that happens, then we move on and we start the dream all over again. It's like a roller coaster, but sometimes that roller coaster ride is the best ride we've ever had. Okay, so what's going on this week that made Miss B decide to postpone her strategy video? Well, some of you may have heard or even seen in the comments under my Wednesday video that there are some really important updates with Softradeai. First of all, I want to give a big shout out to some of our community members here. First of all, Crypto Starman, you rock. You gave an amazing update in the comments. And also Maria for adding your 2 cents. You know, it's people like you in this community that help us all be better informed and also be able to maneuver and make decisions based on the information that we have at hand. I honestly love it when you guys leave comments that can help us all. Information is gold in situations like this. So I'm sure all of you are concerned about Softradeai and the fact that your withdrawals aren't hitting your external wallet. At least that's what I'm hearing from you. Now, if you recall on Wednesday's video, I mentioned that in just one more day, I would have my principal back for my first plan. So those of you who got in on the same day as me, you would have hit that mark as well. Well, unfortunately, that withdrawal on Tuesday evening is still waiting to hit my wallet. Ryan Baines, the CEO of Softradeai, did a live Facebook event on Wednesday, March 11th. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to attend due to my crazy work schedule, but I was able to watch the recorded event, and this is what I want to share with you today. Ryan does address why we aren't getting paid out, and the thumbnail of my video gives a little hint.
Okay, we are close. Let's just hit like 150 and we'll get it going, guys. And yeah, sorry for if I haven't responded to some of your messages and all of that, because I've been hectic busy this last week or so, and I'll tell you why, of course. So yeah, we are at 150. Let's give it like 30 more seconds and we'll get it going. So yeah. Okay, let's start, guys. Yeah, thank you so much for joining on this live call once again. So thank you all for basically giving your time away to join this call. So yeah, today basically, honestly, not going to be a pleasant call because as you know, for the last 2 weeks or something, I've been working myself like crazy over one thing that has affected every single market in the world, and it's just getting, you know, even worse and worse as it progresses. And that's of course the coronavirus, which you already know affected the stock markets in a crazy way. I mean, honestly, I've had some stocks myself, had a few, I mean, don't want to talk about it too much because it doesn't matter, but had a few losses, I mean, that have been kind of hard, you know. But other than that, the forex market has been unpredictable as ever, and that's just like, you know, been crazy. You know, the euro is going down, then the dollar is going down because of the Federal Reserves and all of that, you know. So it's been really crazy, and you know, I mean, the panic is really somewhat kind of understandable because you know that the World Health Organization basically proclaimed that coronavirus is now a pandemic, which means, you know, it's in the ranks of, you know, hopefully not that wise, because it's in the ranks of sicknesses kind of like Black Plague or Spanish flu, you know, that basically destroyed a lot of lives over the course of history. So hopefully coronavirus won't really reach there. It seems like some analysis that we've done and all of that, people say that in the next like 2-3 weeks everything will go back to normal. But you know, we just need to wait and see. But other than that, it's been really crazy. You know, the coronavirus killed like over 4,000 people worldwide, I think, and affected the numbers that we can kind of track, affected around basically more than 120,000 people, something like that, which is really, you know, serious and should be taken seriously. So the thing I wanted to tell you guys about today is that coronavirus is deadly serious. This is nothing to really kind of play around with. I see people are just kind of telling this is just a fluke or something like that. It is not. I mean, it is obviously of highest concern. So basically, I mean, the thing that you need to understand, guys, and please be with me now when I tell you this, is because of such amazing volatility of the forex market. I mean, it was just like it was something that no one could predict and no one could expect. So as you know, our software is used to working with you know, on a system. Basically, it uses different systems, creates successful strategies, and for the past 2 weeks, I'm gonna be dead honest with you, as I've been so far, the software wasn't able to provide such amazing results that we promised you guys, because as I said, the market has been terrible. I mean, everything is kind of going up and down, and you know, the strategies that worked for the past year and a half or even more than that, just didn't expect something like this to happen, because you can just take a look at basically you can take a look at the stock market and just, you know, let's say Dow Jones for an example. It drops like 1,000 points, then after that it goes up like 900 points. I mean, really, this market has been crazy. I mean, just ask any forex trader. It's almost been impossible to trade into this market. So in the past 2 weeks, what we've done, you know, we've tried to kind of recover some losses, because let's face it, we had losses. I mean, just the software's ability was, of course, as usual, it's a self-earning machine. It tried to create some better strategies and all that, but you know, it affected in the losses. We had losses in the past 2 weeks. I'm gonna be straightforward with you guys, as I've been so far, you know. So as I said, you can ask any trader. If you don't trust me, or if you have like anyone on the side that is a successful trader, you can ask them, and they'll tell you the same thing. I mean, the forex market has been terrible the past 2-3 weeks, and we personally, as a company, had a really tough time the past 2 weeks. We wanted to do everything, you know. We wanted to, you know, one of the reasons why I didn't basically respond to a lot of your messages is exactly that, because I was like up all day, all night. I haven't slept for like 6 days straight, just trying to figure out something to create something that the software can be successful in the future. So just basically, you know, not gonna hide anything from you guys. We took in the precautionary measures with the limits, and withdrawals time were longer, and all of that. I see a lot of your questions, guys, are like, when are the withdrawals coming back to normal and all of that. And I understand it completely. I mean, one of the reasons we wanted to put those limits in is just basically to you know, I mean, to help you guys with with basically just longevity of the company and everything. So as you know, we put those limits just for a reason, wanted them to last for just like 10-15 days and all of that. But let's face it, I mean, the market has been even worse. I mean, nothing we can do, I mean, there to kind of focus the market. We are not basically you know, you basically don't you know, you can't expect some things. That's just how it is. You know, who would expect like the coronavirus? So just, you know, some things that happened we couldn't really predict and all of that. So what I want to do for the longevity of the company, to protect you guys, of course the investors are the biggest asset of this company, and I hope you guys will understand why I'm doing this, because we need to do this in order to continue in the long run and function, because a lot of the analysis say that basically all of this, like, you know, coronavirus stuff will just kind of blow over. The markets will go back to normal, regulate itself as it does, I mean, always does. You just take a look at the like most recent 2008 crisis, everything regulated itself. I mean, you know, with, of course, with some help from the like countries and all of that, but honestly, markets usually tend to regulate themselves. So some of our analysis that I've spent a lot of time kind of working on and all of that shows that around like 25th of basically 25th of March, everything should go back to normal. So that's in like, you know, 3 weeks, even less than that, like 2 weeks. So what I'm trying to ask you guys and tell you guys is, just because we need to recover these losses and we need to do it in the next like 2 weeks, and we will do it because the market will regulate itself. We need to do something. So as I said, I hope you guys understand it, and you know, I just hope that, you know, not all of you will kind of probably agree on it. I just hope you understand. So basically for the next 2 weeks, we need to stop all the withdrawals and everything. I know it's tough, I know it's everything, but you need to understand the seriousness of the situation. So basically we need to be patient. I mean, the market will recover, the housing market recovered, so the Forex market will recover itself. You know, I'm just comparing it to the 2008 crisis. So I'm really sad to have to tell you guys this, but we need a lot of time to kind of, you know, get all this through, and basically just waiting for the market to be in the exact right place for us to make profits. So I just hope it makes sense, because you know, just I hope people understand it. So for the next 2 weeks, the withdrawals will be pending. You would basically get you know, all your withdrawals in the next like 2 weeks, maybe a bit longer than that, but hopefully in the next 2 weeks you can just see all the things that we've done so far for the past 2.5 months. You guys have supported us amazingly well, which is, as I said, I'm really thankful for it. So I don't wanna, you know, basically just get you guys in a tough spot. So for you to be able to kind of, you know, say a lot of different things, and I know a lot of people will hate on this. A lot of people will say this is this and this is that. Honestly, I don't care. I just care about basically getting the, so as I said, I don't care about it. All withdrawals are just, you know, disabled for now, for the next 2 weeks. So after that, we'll continue back to normal, because the market will regulate itself. So I know a lot of people will, you know, tell you a lot of different things and all about that. So just, you know, listen to yourself, understand that the market is basically really crazy right now. So as I said, long-term growth and longevity is important. So I hope that you guys understand that. And all of the pending withdrawals will be returned back, of course, to the accounts. And you guys will have the ability to just, you know, wait it out. And as soon as everything is back to normal, we'll continue everything as it was. I mean, so far, a lot of you have posted your success stories, because as you know, we are, you know, we are really doing everything to get it back to normal. As I said, I couldn't be responding to all of your messages, because I was so busy kind of working with the developers, trying to get back into the software and all of that. And you know, some people probably just waited for this, you know. So who knows? I mean, a lot of people will kind of just tell you, okay, so they're doing this, they're doing that, Ryan is this, Ryan is that. As I said, honestly, I don't care at all. I just wish the company to get back on track, because it was affected more than I expected in all of this turmoil with the with the current markets and all of that. So as I said, I just hope you guys understand that basically I think by 25th of March, I just think it's going to be all okay. I mean, so I'm doing my best every single day. I'm as I said, my personal apologies to you for all of that. You know, we just wanted to I mean, I wanted this to be really a long-term company that will be here for a long time, for many more years. So this is just a precautionary measure, guys. So I just think it's important that you understand it. I mean, a lot of you are already kind of behind me, which is amazing. I mean, thank you so much for that. But as I said, I mean, in the past, like in the last 2 weeks or something like that. So I mean, would you like to basically just, you know, be able to you know, continue your earning in the next 2 weeks, or just earn for like a few more days and then everything shuts down, you know? So just basically we really want to be as transparent as possible and everything with you guys. So as you know, I mean, I'm doing my best always. And as I said, I just wish the company to continue in its long-term growth and everything. So I hope you guys understand this move, and it is only temporary. So we'll get back to normal. And as I said, hopefully 25th of March is the thing that we need to, you know, we really need to kind of look at, like a date. So I think just like a small, you know, risk management strategy, I think it's the smartest thing to do. I hope you guys will understand. And as I said, I mean, for the past 2 weeks, I've really done my best to kind of try to work on everything, you know, work on the software and all of that. And, you know, you guys can't blame me, of course, but as I said, I really didn't have anything to do. It's, you know, really haven't, I wish I had the ability to do something about the Forex market in general, but I'm not a trillionaire. So, just, you know, basically we just need some time. So that's basically it, guys. I mean, I really think it's a right thing to do. I hope you guys will understand. So right now, basically, please, I mean, after this call and all of that, please don't bombard me with messages saying will we do this, will we do that, will we do, you know, just I'm really working towards really putting this into right place. And I really need us to continue moving forward as we have so far. So just, you know, we can't control everything, but we can do our best to kind of shift everything into our favors. So you know, so far, as I said, you guys been amazing, so I hope you will continue to do that as well. But as I said, right now, please, for the next like 2 weeks, don't constantly ask me questions about when is this going back, when is this going back. I'll keep you guys updated. I mean, it is what it is, as I said. So you know, I I hope that basically I could do something to predict this or anything at all. But honestly, I don't know what to tell you guys anymore. I mean, it's you know, the packages will be opened, of course, and your packages that you're currently bought will be opened. So you know, I mean, as I said, right now you guys can, of course, I mean, invest and compound as well, but that will all be held, as I said, when it comes to like to withdrawals. It will all be disabled for the next 2 weeks. So as I said, I mean, just basically, I mean, my goal here is, as I said, to get us back on track, which I'm sure I will do, because we had a lot of success in the past 2 months. So we'll continue to do that as soon as this whole thing with the coronavirus starts blowing over. So of course, yeah, one more thing I wanted to tell you guys, just please, don't bother the moderators too much. It's not their fault. You can say it's my fault, but I mean, I couldn't really control the coronavirus and all of that, so I'm not sure. I mean, really, just as I said, you guys really need to understand that this will blow over. We just need like 2 weeks, I think, that everything will go back to normal. So I hope that's really clear, and that's all I have to say for really this like short video. But of course, a few of you guys will ask about the Dubai trip. As you know, we already sent out all the payments to the Dubai trip investors because we didn't really plan for this to happen, like the coronavirus outbreak in such a crazy amount. So yeah, the Dubai trip is still happening, guys, so don't worry about that. Hopefully, if the airlines don't cancel all the flights, but hopefully that won't happen. But as you know, I mean, we already I've sent out all the money for the tickets, for the hotels, to every single one of our investors. So as I said, the Dubai trip is happening, so that's really all we can do right now. So I hope that's really I hope that's really what you guys wanted to hear. I mean, probably not what you wanted to hear, but what I needed to tell you. So I'll do my best to kind of communicate with you every single step of the way. For the next few days, I'll be really just constantly with the software, doing something that can benefit us in the long run, of course. So as I said one more time, I hope you really understand. So that's basically all I have to say. If you have any questions, I mean, just as I said, feel free to do so. I'll do my best to respond to some, but as soon as we're done with this call, I'm just going to get back to working on the software with the developers. As I said, haven't had proper sleep for probably 5 to 6 days. So just I'm doing my best every single day for this company, and as you know, it was my dream to start this. So right now it's just let's take a look at this as a small setback in that we'll be laughing on in the past, in the next 2 years or something like that. So if you guys have any questions, as I said, just go ahead. I'll give it 5 to 10 minutes, and let's see if you have any questions, as I said. Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for the support. I mean, it really means a lot. So especially coming from let's see some questions if I can. Why did you stop showing trades? Because the trades were negative, man. I mean, I didn't stop showing the trades. I mean, we showed them 5 days ago. So, but as I said, we can show them again. They were negative for the past 2 weeks. Just it is what it is. Let's see. Will you get sleep? Hopefully. Thanks for asking. Yeah, Simonet, I hope the market will recover as well. So yeah, thanks so much, guys. I mean, for the support, really means a lot. I mean, this is as I said, really the hardest thing we have to do. So I mean, basically it's yeah, James says everything is being cancelled here in Ohio because of the virus. Insane. Just take a look, guys, at the sports events. I mean, have you ever seen a Premier League match without fans? Or just what about the pending withdrawals? Are we going to receive? They'll go back, Marilyn. They'll go back to your account, and you'll get them back, of course. Can you give us updates through email every few days, not just Facebook? Yes, of course. Yeah, of course. let's see, a few more questions, guys, and I need to go, but let's see. As I said, thank you so much for the support so far. Really been amazing. Let me check. I mean, so many questions. Thank you, Robert, so much. Yeah. Johnny asks, are we still able to get into the 5,000 or package or wait 2 weeks? Of course, I mean, you will be able to get into the package, but as I said, the withdrawals can happen only after 2 weeks. So, yeah. Let me see some more questions here, maybe easier than on the phone. Let's see. Yeah, guys, everything is being cancelled about the virus. Let me just check a few things, guys. Sorry about this. So yeah, as I said, I mean, the packages will be open, of course, but the withdrawals, you guys would just have to wait. So that's basically it. I mean, and of course, I mean, you know, the compounding will be running and all of that. We just need, like, as I said, 2 weeks, and hopefully we can do this. I mean, I would suggest for you guys for this period, just to really, like, just take advantage of the compounding if you have it in your package. That would probably be the best idea. Just, I mean, to maximize future earnings. So as I said, in the as I said, in the next 2 weeks we'll get everything back. Everything will go back to normal. So okay, so many questions. Let's see. Can really take a look at all of these. And guys, just, you know, quickly, one more thing. I mean, please, as I said, be supportive if you can. If you don't want to be supportive, just please don't be negative. I mean, everyone in the group really hates negativity and all of that. So, so far, basically, everything can basically depend on your support. So if this basically goes, like, in a wrong way and you guys start to really, like, bash everyone in the group and, you know, just do some negative comments and all of that, so I would suggest that, you know, you should probably just, you know, leave the group if you wish to just be negative, like, at all times without any reasons, honestly. So just as I said, please be supportive, or if you're going to be supportive, great. If you're not going to be supportive, better not to say anything, guys. So, you know, it's a tough time. We're trying to kind of get over it. So as I said, really, probably I'll do my best to kind of ignore it, but if someone really starts getting, like, too you know, like, too crazy with the negative comments and saying a lot of things, I'll have no other choice, or me or the moderators will probably like, you know, get them out of the group, and we'll probably make the group a bit more private, because that's what's really important. I think probably in the next, like, you know, probably in the next, like, few days, I'll make the group private, even just for people that will be basically, you know, supportive and all of that. So as I said, yeah, you guys asked about the earnings. Of course, yeah, we'll try to keep earnings, like, normal, you know. So you know, only thing that we're kind of withholding right now are the withdrawals. So those are disabled in the next 2 weeks, but after that, hopefully everything will get to get to normal. But as I said, yeah, you guys will still see the earnings and all of that, but the market is, as I said, being really crazy, so I hope you guys understand it. So I hope that, not really sure what else to tell you guys. I mean, hopefully you are you're supportive as you've been so far, and once again, thank you so much for that. And yeah, I'll keep you updated about everything. You know, it's been a tough video to shoot, really. You know, but as I said, it is what it is. Basically, just not sure. Really tough video. I mean, honestly, not sure what to tell you guys. I mean, really, basically is important for you to understand that it will go back to normal. Just keep supporting us as you have so far. So if you have any questions and all of that, just wait for some updates, because I'll be hectic busy trying to get this back to normal. So one more time, as I said, I hope you guys understand. So I'll see you in the next video, and hopefully it will be some better news, guys. So thank you so much, yeah, and you stay safe, you know, from the coronavirus, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
So now just checking my operations history in Softradeai. This was the last withdrawal that I did get on March 10th, and it looks like the one that I tried yesterday, actually I got it returned, and there's no record that I tried it. And then of course today's earnings. So that's exactly what Ryan said in the video, that we would be getting our earnings daily and they would be building up. So it looks like that's true. But of course we can't withdraw. And just for a matter of record, I apparently have hit my deposit amount, so that is what I was expecting for today. So we'll just watch these numbers, 72 and 59. They should be steadily increasing, and of course the real kicker will be the March 25th date, to see if I can actually get the amounts that have been built up off the platform, and obviously we'll see if you guys can too. So again, basically our withdrawals are being disabled for the next 2 weeks. Any withdrawal that you had requested previously, those should be credited back to your account. Now, some words that he used during the video are probably, I hope, should be, which really means no guarantees. So some of you probably won't like or appreciate what I have to say, but if you know me by now, I like to keep it real. And part to keeping this community safe, and safe as we all can be safe, is to talk about the elephant in the room. Honestly, after watching that video, there are a few things that concern me, and a few things that I think to myself, yeah, we really do need the Oracle and Ryan's team to trade for Softradeai. Even the traders over at CASHFX have better results this week. Now, with the market being so volatile, don't you think that you could actually make more profits scalping every opportunity left and right? Now, I am not a Forex trader, but correct me if I'm wrong. Can't you make more money during such volatility? I thought the whole point of Forex was that when one currency went down, another currency went up. So take advantage of what currency is booming while others fall. Like I said, though, I'm not an expert. And Ryan did talk about AI and the fact that he has a bot doing the trading. And maybe it's just the fact that the bot hasn't been set up to do trades and recognize the opportunities during such volatility. Again, I don't know. But another thing that I don't like is that this platform is still taking money in. You can see here that the latest deposits and latest payouts were still showing on the home page of the website. Now, this screenshot or recording was taken on March 11th. So I did check again tonight, and it has been taken off the website. So you can no longer see who's depositing or who withdraws, but you can see the number of members increase, which to me It shouldn't be happening right now. Integrity is everything. If you go back and watch the live stream at the beginning of this video, you'll see that some people even mentioned during that live stream that deposits were still being accepted and that they should be stopped for the integrity of the platform. I agree. That would say a lot. In my opinion, Ryan should put a notice up on the front page of the website saying that they're not taking any new members right now until the volatility of this market stabilizes. What's the harm in telling people that you're not doing any trading for the next few weeks because of the market, because of the virus? If this is truly what the issue is, he shouldn't have an issue putting that kind of statement out. Now, don't get me wrong. I do appreciate his transparency, but integrity goes a long way with me. Stop taking people's money until you can guarantee the return you promised. It's one thing to ask investors to hang in there and not be able to withdraw for a few weeks or maybe even longer, but don't invite new members in and hold their deposits hostage. And I have been getting that damn Pathway to Millionaire email every day and sometimes twice a day over the last 2 weeks. In my opinion, he should have stopped these campaigns as well. You will also notice during the live stream many people questioned if deposits were going to be open. Ryan did address this and said yes, deposits are open, but no withdrawals for 2 weeks. How can he put a hard, fast date, like drop dead date on this? If it's truly related to COVID-19 or the coronavirus, then how can you decide when it's going to be over? This could last for months on end. I have money on this platform, as you know. I am a YouTuber, and because of that, I already hit ROI. But I myself will not be putting any more money into this platform until I see some integrity here. Yes, he was transparent, but I need more from Ryan. Ryan needs to close the platform off to new deposits for now. Postpone the Dubai trip and focus on getting investors their ROI. Focus on what matters. Another thing that annoys me is that I worked in the medical field for years. I was even quarantined during the SARS pandemic. I'm no expert, but I have a lot of knowledge in this area. Over the years, while in the field, I quickly learned that common flu killed more people every year than any coronavirus. Now sure, this strain is spreading the quickest out of all of them, but it is the least damaging, and anyone with a strong immune system will most likely not contract, and if you do, they will beat it with no problem. The most important thing you can all do for yourself is to eat healthy, take care of your body, try to do the things that increase your immune system, and obviously practice good hygiene. That alone will go a far way, and for God's sake, stop stockpiling toilet paper. The next issue we'll all have is E. coli running rampant through neighborhoods because of a shortage of toilet paper and cleaning products. Worst case scenario, you'll only need 2 to 3 weeks of supply of food and toiletries. But okay, seriously, don't get me started down this road. I could talk all day on it. I honestly don't know. I'm so torn with this one. I think to myself, would someone come out and say that they were having issues with their platform? Most of these hypes, when they scam out, they just run away. We've seen many of them. Last year there was tons. They stop paying. We never hear from them again. Some are really the worst of the worst, and they leave the website up and continue to accept deposits and don't pay out. If Ryan ends up scamming us in the next 2 weeks, then this is a new low to a low. I truly have had a hard time believing that anybody or any human being can be that corrupt, that unloved. But time will tell. Then I think to myself, the market has been volatile, and more volatile than normal. Times like this, I don't even trade. But like I said, time will tell. If Ryan comes out of this on the other side, saving our earnings and gives us what he's promised, this will blow up even bigger than any of us could ever imagine. Everybody will want to get in just because of his integrity. If he turns off and gives up, runs away, whatever, well, it will be another platform that we took a risk on. Speaking of risks, let's do a quick zoom through of my withdrawals this week. Now this was the withdrawal that I did on the 11th, which I successfully got to my wallet. Unfortunately, my withdrawal on the 12th, well, it didn't turn out as well as expected. Unfortunately, another one bites the dust. Looks like Bitquam has left the building. Some are reporting that scammers have taken over the Telegram group, which you probably know Miss B by now. She's not usually part of any Telegram group. Others are reporting that it's just a matter of time. Who knows really? All I know is that I didn't hit ROI, and that's okay. Of course, it sucks. But I decided to surf through their website so I could start keeping a video record, let's call it, of who scammed out. A lot of these hypes are developers from the past, and I want to start keeping better records of ones that scam out on me so that I can know better next time. Of course, there's never any guarantee. These are templates that developers use. More than one developer can obviously use the same template, but human patterning is a hard thing to break, so they always seem to leave some trail of evidence. So this one ran, as you can see, for 30 days. I kicked the tires on this one, not intentionally, but I got busy and ended up forgetting about it, and then looked at it again and said, you know, I have a really good feeling about that. And you know, if I had gotten in on the first day that I looked at it, I would have been in ROI even without referrals. So my bad, that's okay, move on. I know the rules and it's okay. On to the next thing. Well, I think this is about the longest video I've ever done, and I really don't want to keep you guys hostage any longer. So please stay safe out there, and until next time, hasta luego. Love you guys.